Yeah, so this is how it looked like the view at the Terminal 3 airport in Ghana, Accra. So I was just standing at the departure hall and I was just outside and I said I just want my viewers to see how it looked like when you're standing at the departure hall at the Accra Kotoka International Airport. So this is the departure hall. So I just want you guys to see how the place look like. So if it's been a while since you went to Ghana, this is how basically the departure look like at Kotoka International Airport, Terminal 3. It looks so beautiful. So this is how so I went there in the morning because Delta changed their schedule to the morning. So from there, because I had some luggage, so when you park, like when you take your own car, you have to go to the car park, and then after you just have to climb up. So you go through the arrival before you go up with the lifts to go upstairs, and then you go to the departure. So this is where basically the arrival side is. So when I went there, because it was morning, so there were not a lot of people around, so I didn't know. So they had this thing too there because I went there 2024 Christmas. That's when I was leaving back. So this is how they really decorated the departure. So you can see a lot of people was also going into check-in. So Delta was just moving in the morning. So this is how the check-in area look like. So when you're about to travel, this is where you go to do your check-in when you want to get and then after that you just have to head towards this side to get to security. So after security check, so Delta have a policy that when you're about to join the plane or board the plane, we just have to do a secondary security check because Ghana immigration will do the first security check and then later you do the second one. So when I was heading towards the gate, so this is the duty-free area at the airport Terminal 3. So this is exactly, so when I was going, I just decided to let guys see what is at the duty-free. So in case maybe you were supposed to buy something for a friend or somebody and then you forget to buy it in town, but you can just buy here, or maybe you need a snack, some food, water or something, you can get it over here. So basically this is how nice. So a lot of people used to get their souvenirs from here. So if you don't want to get it from town, from the art center or something, you can just get it, something to represent that you came to Ghana. So basically what we are seeing on our screen is still the departure. So after security, and then you are walking towards your gate. So I was heading towards the Delta gate because that's the flight I was going. So I was boarding from Accra to JFK. So I was heading towards that. So before when you get there, you're going to see the second. I decided to stay a little bit because I know the secondary check that always goes on over there. So I decided to stay a little bit so that line will move a little bit. But when I went to, oh my God, I still went to join the queue because there were a lot of people that were also trying to do their secondary check. So this is me joining the line and just thinking, man, I have to go through all this thing again. So you have to be in it, and then they'll open your bag, the secondary check, they open your bag, go through it, and then look at me, so tired already. And I was just trying to say, oh yeah, let me see how I look like. So this was when after the check, I'm about to board the plane. So finally we got to New York. And then one thing is that I always don't stay in queue when I get to arrive in America, because basically I'm using global entry, and then global entry don't let me join in the queue. All I have to do is just go to the global entry queue, just take a photo, and then that's it. I'm done. I've checked in. So when you have the chance and you want to know about it, just go about global entry, and then it's good to pay for it. I think when you do it, it's $100, and it's valid for 5 years. So if you are the type that you want to travel international all the time, and it also comes with TSA pre-check as well, so you get all those benefits. TSA pre-check only costs like $80. So when you do global entry, I prefer that. But you go after applying, when they pre-approve you, you have to go for interview. After the interview, and then they preview, and then they're going to mail you your card as well in the mail. And then you shouldn't forget, anytime that you book a ticket or you book a flight All that you have to do is just make sure you put in your travel ID in it so that you can have that benefit show on your ticket, so that when you get to TSA, they will know that yeah, you have that as well. So basically, this is New York. So I was just walking and just trying to look for my gates, and then I just said, all right, let me get this view from my viewers to also have a feel or have a look at it, how it look like at the JFA International Airport. So basically, from here, I'm going to the domestic side, because I'm now international. From international, when you land in America, you go through the immigration. After they check you in, you have to grab your bags, and then when you grab your bag, you have to go to your if you have a transit, or you have a layover, you just have to go to the gate and then make sure that you drop your bag, so that it's just going to continue. They just don't route it directly to your final destination. So I had to grab my bag and go to Delta, drop it off from there, and then just go back again, and then you have to go through security to check again before you get to the domestic side. So when you head to international, it's going to make you come out, and then when you come out, you just go back in again. So that's how it is. So I think sometimes some of them you don't come out, and then you just go right in, and then you just continue. But where I got to the terminal that my flight just came to, I had to come out and just go back in again. So when I say come out, not like go out of the building itself. You still be in the building, but it's just like you go through the exit side of it, and then you just go back again. And then that's how they do it. And then you do your security check again, and then you just get into it. So basically, this is me going around. So I was looking at the board, checking if my flight gate has not changed. So I just go through it, and I just walking towards my gate. So I was just going around and just looking at the place. And this is some they are duty free parts too as well. They have a pretty so much stores here that you can get a lot of stuff. So because JFK is so big. So this is me still looking for my way out. So normally you shouldn't forget, whenever you are in the airport and then you are going somewhere that you think the gate that you think that you're lost, you just have to follow the signs, and then it will take you there. It's pretty easy. But again, if you think you're still lost, you can ask questions. And at the same time, to your ticket, when you have the app like Delta app, and then the gate appears there, you just click on it. It's just going to give you a map that is just going to take you through, just walk you there to get it will take you to your gate. And one thing that you shouldn't forget is that when you arrive, like when you go to international, when you have international or domestic, sometimes when you arrive early, the gates keep on changing. So you always have to make sure that you'll be checking your app or checking your phone, your emails to see. So in case when the gate change, you can just get an alert so that you can move from there to the next gate that they're giving to you. So I think when I went to my gates, it changed once. Yeah, because there were a lot of delays, because it was Christmas. It was getting to 24th, because I think I returned 22nd December or something. So they had a lot of people that was flying out to go for the Christmas break. So you always have to make sure that you check all those stuff. Is very, very important. So when you get changed, and then sometimes too, if you're a first time traveler, and then on your ticket it tells you that normally people don't know that when you see the time it's like 8:20, that means that's takeoff. So that's the time. So don't think that when you see 8:20 on your ticket, that means that's the time that you have to show just going to the airport to check in or do whatever. You have to make sure that you get there 2 hours before. It depending on it. So sometimes, like when it's Ghana, I would advise that you just go there maybe 5 hours or 4 hours before, because what happens in Ghana is that the people that will be at the check-in side, that they're going to check your bag and everything in, they are the same people that are going to do the secondary check. So they always make sure that they finish with the check-in, and then they close that side. So even when you come in and the flight has 2 hours to move, they still don't care. They will not go to, because the people are no more there. They move to another section. So you always have to take note. Anytime you are in Ghana and then you are about to fly back, make sure that you get to the airport maybe 5 hours before time, So when you do that, you can have enough time to just check in. And also you have to check your weight and those kind of stuff, because Ghana, they don't joke with those things as well. And then they don't really allow a lot of people to get in the departure section. So if you have some staff that they rejected overweight, and then you don't have nobody, you have to call somebody and then take it out and those kind of stuff. So make sure that you take all those things into consideration. Go and check what you can put in your carry-on and then what you cannot put in it as well, and that will also help and then make your body so fast as well. So we're still at JFK. This is how it looked like looking through, going to looking for my gate as well. So it's pretty nice when you're in the domestic section. So basically this is JFK, the domestic, and I was still looking for my gate. So I was just looking at the duty-free shops. So these are all stuff that you can buy from the duty-free. So if you know you need some snack, you need some food, anything that you need, chargers, everything. When you get your headset, you can get everything that you need here. So when you think that you misplaced something, or you can't find it, or you need to get something, you need to buy something for somebody, you can get everything here. So it's like when you get to the airport, everything is there, so you don't need to come out to go buy something. You can get some clothing, everything that you need, bags, whatever, you can get it over here. So when you're at the airport, be rest assured that everything that you need the place to is safe, secured, and then you know that you do the right thing as well. So this is how pretty it looked like in JFK, the airport in JFK. I really like the place because it's so big and it's like a lot of people walking around all the time. So it's like you get opportunity to see a lot of different people coming from different destinations, and then it's like it's fun when you go there, and then everybody's minding their own business. So these are some of the screens that what we just passed is a screen that if you want to check your flights, where it is, the gates, everything, you can go through it. And then also when you are going towards it, you look up here, it's going to tell you your gate. So when it's like you're going to A8, that's exactly where you have to follow. So I was just following, and then I just have to go down to check. So I think my gate was down, so I just have to go down and then continue searching for my gate as well. It's pretty easy when you are searching for your gate. So I would say that if you've not subscribed to my channel, this is the time that you can just subscribe, and then you can share. I hope this little information help you guys, and then you guys will know how to prepare when you are heading we are moving from Ghana to America. So I hope you guys really enjoy this video. So thank you. I'll say thank you so much for always watching my videos as well. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe as well, so that I can give you more videos. You know, exactly, that's what I want to do. Make sure that we all will build this channel together as we always do. Yep, so we're still going down, down to get to my gate. Yeah, so you just follow it. It's pretty easy. Where you follow it, you're just going to get to your gates. It's really simple. When you get there, you just go take a seat, you wait for your time. When they call your gate, that's when you begin to, when they call your zone, that's where Delta use zones. So when they call your zone, that's exactly when you just have to go and board your flight. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys all. Take care. Bye-bye.